Skill theory is a core component from the skill training portion and takes place immediately after topic and chunks and topic prediction. During this component, students learn a listening skill, which helps in analyzing listening passages and in developing the student's academic scaffolding by learning related skills throughout the term that progress in difficulty. To prepare for this component, you will need the workbook, script, MP3 file, and the answer key or class guide. To teach or simulate this component, you will need the workbook and the MP3 file. This component will be simulated during training.
Okay guys, let's go ahead and get started with the skill theory. What is the skill we're learning today, Sharon?
Topic and main idea.
Very good. So let's go ahead and look at the chart. What is our topic, Megan?
The general subject.
Very good. And what is a main idea, Sharon?
The speaker's main point about the topic.
Good. So what does the main idea support?
The topic.
Excellent job. Let's look at major supporting details. What are they, Megan?
Information that develops the main idea.
Good. So major details, what do they support?
The main idea.
Very good. And lastly, what are minor supporting details, Sharon?
Information that further explains the major details.
Good. So what do minor details support?
The major details.
Good. So looking at this chart, what is the most general? Megan?
The topic.
Good. And what is the most specific, Sharon?
The minor details.
Good. Okay. So let's go ahead and see how we can identify the topic and the main idea. Let's go to the second section. Look at the first bullet point. In order to identify the topic, what should we listen for, Megan?
Words or ideas that are mentioned frequently.
Good. Let's go ahead and underline that part. Okay, let's look at the second bullet point. In order to understand the main idea, what do we need to pay close attention to, Sharon?
To what comes after the introduction.
Good. Let's go ahead and underline that. Okay, and let's look at the third bullet point. Also, in order to understand the main idea, what question do we need to know? Megan?
What does the speaker want you to understand about the topic?
Good. Let's go ahead and underline that as well. Okay, so now that it looks like we have a basic understanding of the skill, let's go ahead and do some examples. I'm going to go ahead and start with my example. Here's my example. I like video games. Video games are fun. Video games are challenging. So here's my example. Now looking at my example, what is my topic, Megan?
Video games.
Good. And why is this my topic?
Because it's your subject.
Very good. So what is my main idea, Sharon?
I like video games.
Good. And why is this my main idea?
Because it's your overall point about the topic.
Good. Okay, so that is my example on how to identify the topic and main idea. Okay, so now that you've seen my example, let's go ahead and get one of your guys' examples. Megan, can you give me an example?
I like Mexican food. Mexican food is delicious. Mexican food is spicy.
Good. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to have Sharon identify your topic and main idea. So Sharon, what is her topic?
Mexican food.
Good. And why is this her topic?
Because it's the subject.
Very good. And what is her main idea?
I like Mexican food.
Good. And why is this her main idea?
Because it's her overall point about Mexican food.
Very good. Okay, so now that it looks like we have a better understanding of our skill, let's go ahead and try a practice exercise. I want you guys to listen, take notes, and fill in the chart at the bottom of the page. Okay, here we go.
Chimera is a mythical Greek beast.
Okay, good job listening and taking notes. Let's go ahead and go over these answers. So what is the topic, Sharon?
Real chimeras.
Good, and why did you put this as the topic?
Because it was repeated many times.
Good, let's go ahead and make sure that we have that for our answer. Okay, and what was our main idea, Megan?
There are two types of real chimeras.
Very good, and how do we know that this is our main idea?
Because it's what the passage explains.
Excellent job. Let's go ahead and write that in. Okay. And what keywords did we hear to confirm this, Sharon?
Two types.
Good. And what type of keyword is that?
It's a magic number.
Good. So what are the major details going to be about, Megan?
The two types of real chimeras.
Very good.